Alright guys, how you doing? Jack Scalfani here, Cooking with Jack Show. If you've never watched, do me a favor, subscribe, because we have a lot of fun on this show. We do a bunch of different crazy recipes, a lot of easy recipes, a lot of lazy man recipes, a lot of product reviews, a lot going on. We got new merchandise, everything's just going awesome. All through the month of June, we've been doing, on Tuesdays and Fridays, we've been doing Julia Child recipes to celebrate her, and the show that they have on HBO Max, they've been reviewing her life. I grew up with Julia Child, so to me, I watched her with my mom as a child, so she kind of has a little spot in my heart. She is one of the founders of kind of like video cooking. She was one of the first to be on TV. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get started on this. We're doing tri-tip tacos, okay? We're gonna get the meat ready first. I got a beef tri-tip that was already seasoned with rosemary and peppercorn. So I'm gonna add a few things to it. So it's been marinated already, but we're gonna add more to it before we put it on the cooker. We're also gonna set up our barbecue outside. It's gonna look like we're gonna smoke, but we're basically just cooking indirect heat. Very similar. They're almost the same setup, all right? So let me get this seasoned, then we'll go outside and set up that, and we will show you what's going on and have fun cooking this all day. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of eyeballing this. This is the meat right here, all right? So we're going to just eyeball this. I'm going with Cosmo Q's. It's the prime steak. Remember, it looked like the ashes. So we're going to just start pouring it into a bowl. So this is kind of how I work normally anyway. Pop that up, pour some in the bowl. It looks like ash from a fire. It really does. There we go. Little ash. Well, I gotta do both sides, so I better put a little more. There we go. All right. And then we're gonna do some cayenne pepper, just to give a little bit of kick, not too much. Now remember, we're doing all the meat with this, so want to make sure you have enough to take effect, but not too much to burn your guest's mouth. Okay, and then this is interesting. I've never put monk fruit on my meat, but we're going to put powdered monk fruit. Splenda makes monk fruit now, so we're using the Splenda brand monk fruit in this bottle here. We're just going to pour a little bit in there. You got to realize monk fruit's about 100 times sweeter than sugar. So we're going to swirl that around. Just kind of get that all mixed up. So we rubbed in all the seasoning on both sides. We added a little bit more dusting and a little bit more cayenne dust to it. It looks beautiful. It's not cooked yet. We're going to go get our thermometer, stick it in, and watch it and cook it just like we normally do. We're going to cook to 165. Then we're going to take it off this. We're going to wrap it. Then we're going to cook to 205, somewhere in that range, okay? So, anyway, that's the scoop. Let's take this out to the grill and get it on there. Okay, good morning, everybody. I just want to be really clear about what I'm doing here. I'm not smoking the meat. I'm going to set it on a mat on this stone. And if you want one of these stones, I know Barbecue Dragon also has one of these stones. This is for like not direct heat. So the heat's going to come from here, and then it's going to cook the meat. I want to slow cook the meat, so I'm doing indirect heat. That makes sense. But we're not smoking, but you can use this for smoking also. Okay, we got everything down there. The towel drenched in oil. The Master Build lump charcoal that I purchased. That was on sale for like $9 and change, a whole bag of it. That was cool. And let me go get the meat ready and we'll bring it on out. Okay guys, let's show you everything. I got my thermometer right here. It's showing the meat's at like 44 right now. Got the thermometer in the meat. There's the meat. There's the dog, hoping something will fall on the ground. And there's the towel with the oil. We're gonna light that now and just kind of see how it does. All right, guys, as you can see, I just lit the corner of that towel. So we're going to see if it catches fire, or it starts to burn, that oil should help it burn. And for all I know, this should work. If this doesn't work, I'll put some starters, some fire starters underneath. All right, so I lit a few places on the towel. It's looking a lot better. It's smelling good. Hopefully it'll start catching that wood on fire. We'll see what happens. But for right now, it's just burning the towel. Well, it is working. Interesting. Now let's see if this catches. I mean, that one's obviously caught on fire, but I got to get all the rest going. Let's see what happens. You can see it's smoking pretty good. I'm going to let it, keep it contained. I don't want the wind blowing out my fire, or if rain starts coming down, because it's looking pretty dismal right now. But anyway, everything's going good. It's still burning. Let's just let it keep going. And we'll keep an eye on it. Our meat is at 46, looking to 165. All right, guys, so that bag of Master Build, the lump charcoal, that's some serious stuff. It's putting out a lot of heat. It's been burning hot the whole cook. The one batch I put in there, I haven't had to add to it. I haven't had to move it around. It's raging. So that lump charcoal is just raging. I should think about getting a smoker with the offset, I'll just do lump charcoal. That might be the way to go. And I mean, I love my pellet smokers, don't get me wrong. But this lump charcoal, man, by is it Master Build or Master Built? I think it's Master Build. Anyway, it's the real deal, guys. I just want you to know it's doing the whole cook. I haven't had to do anything to it. I'm going to crisp up some bacon bits. I'm going to crisp them up in a frying pan and use them in our dressing. Right now it's time for the cilantro lime dressing. Are you guys ready? So we've got garlic, jalapeños, lime, sour cream, cilantro, and green onions. And we're crisping up some bacon because the only thing the recipe didn't ask for was the jalapeños and the bacon, but I'm throwing those in anyway. So I'm crisping up the bacon. So let's get everything ready to blend. You guys ready to take a peek at this meat? Let's just take a peek. I haven't even looked after we wrapped it. I just wrapped it and threw it back on. Let's take a look here. Just came off. Turn that. Can you see that? Look at all that juice. You see the meat? Let me put that down a little bit. Yep, gorgeous. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, guys, the meat came out phenomenal. The seasoning, the sweetness, the heat, the saltiness, it's all good with that prime steak seasoning from Cosmo Q. Way to go. So I'm just going to throw a few pieces of beef in here. Tammy cut this up. Thank you, sweetheart. Throw some meat in there. There we go. Take a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of onions, a little bit of cheese. And if this is good, I'm making her one too. She's going to love this. I hope this dressing, cilantro lime dressing, put that right on top, a little bit more. And we're going to give this a try. This is well worth it. We've been filming all day out on the grill. I got dirt all over me from the puppy. I got sauce all over me. What a mess. Good thing I didn't wear one of my show shirts. Okay, so we got this to try. So let's give this a try right now and see how it is. Let's give that a taste here. Cilantro lime sauce is a home run. That came out really good. The meat came out good. Everything's delicious. Wow. All right, guys, it's dinner time. I love you. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Oh, recipe will be down below.